waits for no man and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Get that style check, put it in pockets till I get back. Going down.
What's up, everybody? It's Delta here. Today's video is going to be an IDK GP, and it's going to be like a kind of it's going to interlock with what I said previously. My previous video was about Optic Gaming fans. This one's going to be about me as a New England fan. Okay, my favorite sport is football, right? NFL. I don't really follow college, but my favorite team over there is USC in college, and it's because I'm from Southern California, so that was like the team I grew up loving, and so I still love them, and they're still a good team. So yeah, basketball is the Lakers, hockey is the Kings. What else is there? Baseball is the Angels. What other stuff is there out there? What other sports are there? Soccer, I like the Galaxy, and then Team USA. There's not really that many sports out there that I can think of right now, but yeah, football, NFL, the New England Patriots are my favorite team, and they're like the best team in the NFL, right? They're like one of the greatest teams in history. They're one of the best teams in recent times, especially with Tom Brady as their quarterback. Even without Tom Brady, that one year when we had Matt Castle take over because Tom Brady got injured in the first game, they won like 10 or 11 games or something like that. They were either 10-6 or 11-5. With Bill Belichick as the coach. Obviously, Bill Belichick is a great coach. So, like, you don't see me going out there and attacking people. And if you wanna go and like investigate, like I told White Boy 7th Street, he's a Packers fan, and I was like, hey, White Boy 7th Street, Packers are gonna lose, because he was like, oh, Patriots are gonna lose and stuff. And he's like, oh, touchdown. He's like, oh, it took them this long to score a point, blah 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 blah, right? And so I was like, Packers are gonna lose and stuff like that. And then after the game is over, or not after the game's over, but like towards the middle of the game, he's like, my team, he's like, I always cause hate, or I always make my followers angry because because my favorite team or whatever. And I said, same here, and I'm a Patriots fan, right? And so like even though he's not responding to me, I'm just like messaging him, like saying like the same stuff that he's saying. It's like kind of back and forth, even though he's not putting it back to me. He's putting it out there on Twitter, and I'm just replying back. And it's just like a little bit of fun, right? Because the game was still going on. And then after that, we lost like 21 to 26 or something like that. Patriots 21, Packers 26 in Green Bay. So it was a pretty close game, right? And so I'm not gonna go like, fuck you, White Boy, your team's fucking shit. Your team's shit. If you want to look, you could go to my Twitter account, scroll back a few days, like a week or two, not a week or two. It was a couple days ago on Sunday. So scroll back all the way to Sunday and look at the tweet I sent to White Boy, and I said, good game, man, something. I said something like, good game, man, that was close. And I don't know if I said like that looks like it could be the Super Bowl preview, but I don't think I wanted to say that because I didn't want him to be like, yeah, we're gonna win the Super Bowl too, because that would have given me said me like, oh dude, White Boy, you can't do that, come on. Because I was upset that we lost. Obviously, I want them to go on to be undefeated forever and ever. Even though they weren't undefeated, I just want them to never lose, right? You always want your favorite team not to lose. So yeah, I was upset they lost, but I wasn't upset to the point where I hate people for it. Obviously, White Boy was taking shots the whole game, like bang bang, oh he missed the field goal, oh, and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, well your team is shit because you guys wouldn't have beat us at our home. Like, no, like it doesn't make sense to just talk shit for no reason. Even if there is a reason, it doesn't make shit to talk shit. It doesn't make sense to talk shit. It's just dumb. There's no point. What? On the internet, oh, shits and walls, giggles and walls, blah. That's so funny. Oh, look at the way he's reacting to me say he has a small penis. Oh, look at how mad he's getting on the internet. I could actually tell that he's mad and not just acting like he's mad. It's funny anyways though, right? No, I don't understand how it's funny. Like, to me it's just dumb. Talking shit over the internet, talking shit in general is dumb. Like, yeah, there's times to talk shit. Like, if you're on a team and you want to get into the other team's head, talk shit. Talk shit. Say like, hey man, you know what? I flattened your tires earlier. Like, talk shit. Alright? Say you have a bad arm. say your arm sucks, you cannot throw the ball worth of anything. And then you know what? If he really isn't a true competitor, if he really isn't Aaron Rodgers, he would be like, I don't throw good? Really? Yeah, man, you don't throw good. We were watching films. We could intercept every single one of your passes, man. You fucking suck. You better step it up before Thursday or before Sunday. Holy shit, man, you suck. We could intercept every single one of your passes. And then they'll be like, can they really intercept every single one of my passes? Really? Like, in their mind, obviously a professional's not going to think this, but you say this to one of your friends. Yeah, every single one of your passes, they're going to, like, second think it, and they're back. Oh my gosh, they probably can intercept every single one of my passes. Then they're going to try to correct their throwing motion. They're going to throw it where you could actually intercept every single one of their passes. Right? And that's the time to talk shit. When you're going to play against somebody, talk shit to them. Get into their head. But you don't even need to. If you know that you're better than them, you don't even need to talk shit. You can just let it show on the field. Let it show in the game. Just intercept them. Just go out there, and if you're playing Call of Duty, just outgun them. Right? You don't need to talk shit. Let your game talk your shit for you. Right? If they're talking all this shit up into the game, if they're getting all this hype on their side, if they're like, yeah, we're gonna fucking beat Optic Gaming. Optic Gaming fucking sucks. They're online warriors. We're gonna beat the hell out of them. And then you go to LAN, and just Optic Gaming doesn't say shit. Optic Gaming just 3-0s them. Freaking doesn't even die in S&D. 6-0 in S&D to get that game 2 win and stuff like that. Right? Like, I mean, it didn't that's not what happened at Columbus. I'm just using it as an example, but like, right? That's better. Like, that's way more professional. That's way more of a professional way to handle it, right? Like, just let your shit talking be on the field. Like, obviously in football and stuff, that's how we kind of said it, because like we actually shit talked on the field. But like when we release our anger on the field, now that's another story, man. Like, you tackle the heck out of the quarterback, man. You wanna pile drive him into the ground. You wanna dig him 6 feet deep. You wanna dig a hole 6 feet deep with his helmet on top, man. Right? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, shit talking, I just think it's pointless. I just think it's stupid. I mean, there's sometimes to it. There's sometimes where it's like a strategy, a tactic that you use. But when you're shit talking for like a dumb reason, like just because you want to fight somebody, or you don't like somebody, or you don't like the way they did something. Obviously, I kind of do that right now when I'm ranting or whatever. You don't like the way they do something, there's no reason to shit talk. Just try and see it from their way, their perspective. Just try and understand what they're going through. Try and see why things are going the way they're going or whatever, and just try your best not to respond in a hateful way. Like, if someone says, fuck you, you're a fat ugly bitch, just be like, well, I mean, I can see why you'd say that, but that's really hurtful. You should probably rethink the way you approach people on the internet, and then just like block them or something. And then they'll have the time to think like, whoa, this person just responded to me in a respectful manner and then blocked me. Maybe I should just start doing that to people instead of hating on them. Like, obviously, like that right there, when you block somebody on the internet, that right there is the ultimate way of getting back, like getting them to stop messing with you. Now, obviously, they can make fake accounts and go like, hey, dude, you fucking suck. You're a fat fucking bitch. But who cares? You know, it's just that low life scum piece of shit over there on the floor. And I say that in the absolute kindest words, kindest thoughts possible, kindest meaning possible, right? I don't mean that at all. You know, it's the lowest scum right there, talking shit to you. You know that they have nothing better to do. Just don't take it personal. Don't take it serious. Just know that they do this to everybody. They have no self-confidence that they do this to everybody. All right? And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I want to talk about. Shit talking is useless, guys. Like, it's, again, there is a time for it. If you're competing against somebody, shit talking gets into people's heads, but not for hate reasons. It's just stupid. Like, hating on people in general is stupid. I wish we could like grow together. Like, I wish everybody could just grow up and be mature from the start. Like, oh, age 0, I'm mature. I could have fun, but I don't have to be an idiot. I don't have to start drama. I don't have to react to drama. I don't have to get in fights. I don't have to blah blah blah. Like, yeah, sure, boxing. Like, when I was younger, when I was in middle school, I got into fights. I got into 3 fights, one every year in middle school. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I won every one of them, but the 8th grade one was the closest one that I got to losing, and people did think I lost because I got a bloody nose from a cheap shot. And like, it was just like, after the fight was over, like the fight was basically over, I won, and then I kept going up to him because he said, he's like, I don't want to fight you no more, I don't want to fight you no more. And then he socked me in the face and made my nose bleed. He had his hands up and saying, I don't want to fight you no more, right? And so I put my hands, as I was putting my hands on, he socked me in the face and made my nose bleed. And so people thought he won, but I won them all. Okay, but like, fighting, like, that's not even what I was gonna get on. That was stupid. All right, that was really stupid. Fighting was really stupid. I didn't fight after 8th grade because I was like, wow, dude, this guy who I fought was my best friend coming up until now. And then a whole bunch of people just talk shit around us on the internet, on MySpace. Okay, they talked on MySpace around us, like they would mention us on MySpace, like say, hey, Joseph is talking shit about Chris, and Chris would be like, are you really talking shit about me? And I'd be like, no, dude. And then he'd be like, but that's not what this so and so is saying. And so then we got in a fight, and then I found out that that is the stupidest thing ever. And throughout high school until up until now, I still haven't got into another fight. The most fun kind of fights that I got into was with boxing gloves in middle school. I wasn't on like a boxer or anything, but my friends owned boxing gloves, and we would box each other like once every 2 months or something like that in our where we live, like around where we live, we'd box each other, and that was so fun. And I don't even know if I lost one of those. I know that I one time I boxed my little brother, and I like uppercutted him, and he spun around and chipped his tooth on the floor, and that was pretty bad. And I think that was the last time I boxed. I didn't want to hurt anybody, but yeah. So that's it for this video, guys. I left you with a little extra information, a little story right there, that I could tell in the future more thoroughly. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, dislike if you didn't, comment down below, tell me how you felt about this video, subscribe if you haven't already, click the annotation to the left to see my previous video, and the one below to go to my second channel. I will see you guys next time.